Imagine waking up one day to realize you've spent 3 years of your life chasing a commitment that never materialized. The countless dates, shared experiences, and whispered promises, all amounting to nothing more than a prolonged state of limbo. This is the harsh reality for many caught in the web of situationships. And today, we're going to unravel this complex emotional tangle and show you how to break free. In this video, we'll dive deep into the psychology of commitment phobes, the allure of situationships, and most importantly, the step-by-step process to reclaim your worth and find the love you truly deserve. Whether you're currently stuck in relationship limbo or want to avoid falling into one, this guide is your roadmap to emotional freedom and authentic connections. By the end of this video, you'll have the tools to recognize the signs of a non-committal partner, understand why you might be attracted to these situations, and learn actionable strategies to either transform your current relationship or walk away with your head held high. This isn't just about ending a situationship, it's about rewriting your love story and ensuring you're the protagonist, not a secondary character. So, let's embark on this journey of self-discovery and empowerment. Your future self will thank you for taking this crucial step towards the love life you've always dreamed of. In the intricate dance of modern relationships, there's a phenomenon that's become all too common: the situationship. It's a peculiar limbo where two people act like a couple in almost every way, except for the crucial aspect of commitment. Picture this: regular weekend getaways, intimate dinners, shared secrets, and plans that stretch into the future. You've met each other's friends, you've discussed your deepest fears and brightest hopes, and you've even agreed not to see other people. Yet, despite all these hallmarks of a committed relationship, your partner still isn't ready to put a label on it or take that final step into official couple territory. This scenario isn't just frustrating, it's emotionally draining and can leave you questioning your self-worth. You might find yourself constantly analyzing every interaction, looking for signs that maybe, just maybe, they're finally ready to commit. The uncertainty can be paralyzing, affecting not just your romantic life, but seeping into other areas as well. Your friends and family might start to question why you're putting up with this situation, and deep down, you might be asking yourself the same thing. The truth is, situationships like these are more common than you might think. In today's dating landscape, where options seem endless and commitment can feel like a weighty decision, many people find themselves trapped in this gray area. It's a place where the lines between casual dating and serious relationships blur, leaving one or both parties confused and often hurt. But why do we find ourselves in these situations? Often, it's because the comfort and intimacy of a relationship are alluring, even if the commitment isn't there. The fear of being alone, coupled with the hope that things will change, can keep us tethered to these half-relationships far longer than we should be. It's a cycle that's hard to break, especially when genuine feelings are involved. However, it's crucial to recognize that staying in a situationship rarely leads to the committed relationship you desire. More often than not, it leads to wasted time, emotional turmoil, and a diminished sense of self-worth. The longer you stay, the harder it becomes to leave, and the more you risk missing out on opportunities for real, mutual love and commitment. Understanding the psychology behind commitment avoidance is key to breaking free from this cycle. Often, the person unwilling to commit isn't necessarily trying to be malicious. They might be grappling with their own fears and insecurities, past traumas, fear of vulnerability, or simply not being ready for the responsibility of a serious relationship can all contribute to their hesitation. However, it's crucial to remember that their reasons, while valid to them, don't justify keeping you in an emotional holding pattern. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that if you just wait a little longer, try a little harder, or prove your worth more convincingly, they'll finally see how amazing you are and commit. This mindset is not only damaging to your self-esteem, but also fundamentally flawed. A healthy relationship shouldn't require you to constantly prove your worth or wait indefinitely for the other person to decide you're enough. The harsh truth is that if someone isn't ready to commit after a significant period, especially after 3 years, they're unlikely to suddenly change their mind. People who truly want to be in a committed relationship make it clear through their actions and words. They don't leave their partners guessing or hoping for a change that may never come. Moreover, staying in a situationship can have long-lasting effects on your emotional well-being. The constant state of uncertainty can lead to anxiety, depression, and a distorted view of what healthy relationships look like. You might start to believe that this is all you deserve, or that all relationships are this ambiguous and unsatisfying. This couldn't be further from the truth. It's time to recognize your own worth and understand that you deserve a partner who is as excited about committing to you as you are to them. A relationship should be a partnership of equals, where both parties are invested in building a future together. Anything less is a disservice to your emotional needs and your potential for happiness. So, what can you do if you find yourself in this situation? The first step is to have an honest conversation with yourself. Ask yourself tough questions. Why am I accepting this situation? What am I afraid of losing if I walk away? Am I staying because I truly believe this person will change, or because I'm comfortable and afraid of being alone? Once you've had this internal dialogue, it's time to have a frank discussion with your partner. Approach this conversation with clarity about what you want and what you're willing to accept. Be prepared for the possibility that they may not be ready or willing to give you what you need. Remember, it's not your job to convince someone to commit to you. If they're not enthusiastically choosing you after all this time, it might be time to choose yourself. Setting clear boundaries is crucial in this process. Explain to your partner that while you value the connection you've shared, you're no longer willing to remain in relationship limbo. Be specific about what commitment means to you, whether it's exclusivity, planning for a shared future, or integrating more fully into each other's lives. Make it clear that you're not issuing an ultimatum, but rather expressing your needs and expectations. It's important to approach this conversation with a sense of self-respect and calm determination. Avoid blaming or accusatory language, which can put your partner on the defensive. Instead, focus on expressing your feelings and needs using I statements. For example, I feel unsure about our future when we don't have a clear commitment, rather than you're stringing me along. Be prepared for various reactions. Your partner might surprise you and realize they're ready to commit. However, they might also become evasive, make excuses, or even try to turn the tables by accusing you of pressuring them. Remember, their reaction is not a reflection of your worth, but rather an indication of their own readiness, or lack thereof, for a committed relationship. If your partner is unwilling to commit or asks for more time, it's crucial to assess whether you're willing to continue in this situation. Setting a mental timeline for yourself can be helpful. For instance, you might decide to give the relationship another month or two to see if there's any progress. However, be cautious about extending this timeline indefinitely. During this period, it's essential to focus on your own growth and happiness. Reconnect with friends and family who support you. Pursue hobbies and interests that you might have neglected while focusing on this relationship. Building a fulfilling life outside of your romantic relationship not only increases your own happiness, but also demonstrates to your partner and yourself that you're not dependent on them for your sense of worth or joy. Consider seeking professional help if you're struggling to navigate this situation. A therapist or relationship counselor can provide valuable insights and tools to help you process your emotions and make decisions that align with your long-term happiness and well-being. They can also help you unpack any patterns in your relationship choices that might be leading you to accept less than you deserve. Remember, Walking away from a situationship doesn't mean you failed. On the contrary, it means you're brave enough to stand up for what you truly want and need in a relationship. It's an act of self-love and respect. The process might be painful, but it opens the door to finding a relationship that aligns with your values and desires. As you contemplate your next steps, reflect on what you've learned from this experience. What red flags did you ignore early on? What compromises did you make that you wouldn't make again? Use these insights to inform your future relationship choices and to refine your understanding of what you truly want in a partner. If you decide to walk away, do so with grace and finality. Avoid leaving the door open for reconciliation unless there's a genuine change in circumstances. A clean break allows both you and your partner to move forward without lingering attachments or false hopes. Remember, you're not just leaving a person. You're leaving behind a situation that no longer serves your emotional well-being. In the aftermath of ending a situationship, it's normal to experience a range of emotions. You might feel relief mixed with sadness, or even doubt about your decision. These feelings are natural and part of the healing process. Allow yourself to grieve the end of this chapter in your life, but also celebrate your courage in choosing a path that aligns with your true desires. Now is the time to focus on rebuilding and strengthening your sense of self. Often, being in a non-committal relationship can erode our self-esteem and blur our personal boundaries. Take this opportunity to rediscover who you are outside of a romantic relationship. What are your passions? What goals have you put on hold? This is your chance to pursue them with renewed vigor. Surround yourself with positive influences. Spend time with friends and family who support and uplift you. Their perspectives can be invaluable as you navigate this new phase of your life. They can remind you of your worth and help you maintain your resolve when moments of weakness strike. Consider this period as a time of personal growth and self-discovery. Engage in activities that nourish your soul and build your confidence. This might include trying new hobbies, traveling, or taking on challenges that push you out of your comfort zone. Each new experience is an opportunity to learn more about yourself and what you truly want in life and in a partner. It's also crucial to take time to heal before jumping into another relationship. Rushing into a new romance before you've fully processed your emotions can lead to repeating old patterns or settling for less than you deserve. Use this time to reflect on what you truly want in a partner and a relationship. What are your non-negotiables? What lessons from your past experiences can guide you towards healthier relationships in the future? As you move forward, be mindful of the narratives you tell yourself about love and relationships. It's easy to become cynical or jaded after a disappointing experience, but try to maintain an open heart. Remember, not everyone is afraid of commitment, and there are people out there who will value you and eagerly choose to build a life with you. When you do feel ready to date again, approach it with a clear sense of your worth and what you're looking for. Be upfront about your desire for a committed relationship from the start. This doesn't mean pressuring potential partners, but rather being honest about your expectations and values. The right person will appreciate your clarity and share your vision for a committed partnership. As you navigate the dating world with your newfound clarity and self-respect, you'll likely find that you attract different types of people. Those who are genuinely interested in commitment will appreciate your straightforwardness and reciprocate with their own intentions. You may notice that you're more attuned to red flags and less likely to ignore them for the sake of maintaining a connection. Remember, a healthy relationship is built on mutual respect, shared goals, and open communication. It's not about convincing someone to commit to you. It's about finding someone who is excited to build a future with you. This person will make their intentions clear through both words and actions, leaving no doubt about where you stand in their life. As you move forward, Consider the lessons learned from your past situationship as valuable experiences that have shaped you into a stronger, wiser individual. These experiences, though painful, have given you insight into what you truly want and deserve in a relationship. They've helped you refine your boundaries and strengthen your self-respect. It's important to acknowledge that healing is not a linear process. There may be days when you question your decision or feel tempted to reach out to your ex-partner. In these moments, remind yourself of the reasons why you chose to prioritize your own well-being. Keep a journal or a list of affirmations that you can turn to during challenging times. As you continue on your journey, be open to the possibility of love, but don't make finding a relationship your sole focus. Continue to invest in yourself, your passions, and your personal growth. A fulfilling life attracts fulfilling relationships. By building a life you love, you become magnetic to those who will appreciate and add value to it. Remember that your worth is not determined by your relationship status. You are complete and worthy of love just as you are. A committed relationship should complement your life, not complete it. By maintaining this perspective, you'll be less likely to settle for less than you deserve. In conclusion, walking away from a non-committal relationship after years of investment is undoubtedly challenging, but it's a brave step towards the love and respect you truly deserve. By valuing yourself, setting clear boundaries, and being open to new possibilities, you're paving the way for a healthier, more fulfilling romantic future. Your journey doesn't end here. In fact, it's just beginning. Embrace this new chapter with hope and excitement. The love you've been seeking may be just around the corner, or it may take time to find. Either way, by choosing to honor yourself and your desires, you're already on the path to a more authentic and satisfying love life. Remember, the right person won't keep you guessing. They'll be clear about their intentions and excited to build a future with you. Until then, continue to love yourself, grow, and create a life that brings you joy. Your future self will thank you for the courage and self-respect you're showing today.